We're here, we're queer. What's up, boys and girls? Give me a second while everything loads up. We got some gayness happening in the morning, so we gotta like get into it. And alright. Oh, so I'm gonna turn up my mic a little bit because it seems to be a little quiet, and especially in my replays of this stuff and when I'm clipping it and uploading it later. But I am so excited. I am so excited. No, we're not watching that. We're not watching that. I'm done for a bit on the whole Hassan train. I posted my big Hassan video. I think I unapologetically absolutely bent him over and deep fucked his ass. So I don't think I need to say anything else. So I actually I have a couple things I want to get into, right? I have a couple things I want to get into. I have this pulled up, but I want to pull up something else on Twitter. I hate that it's X, dude. I hate the X thing. I've always hated the X thing. It looks cool. Like, the X looks cooler. But, like, if I want to do drama about Twitter on YouTube and I gotta put Twitter in the fucking tag or X in the tags, it tells you can't have more or less than two characters. Fucking retarded is what it is. Alright. Let me see if I can find that Harry Kissinger. Harry Sisson, whatever. Harry Sisson.
5. Don't read on live. Yeah, I saw about this. Like, actually, lunatics. Like, genuinely, they are. This individual in question is insane.
Wait, who are we talking?
And so, I'll send. Yeah, I can share with Chris. I'll send a screenshot. Yeah, no, like legitimately, Chris and I have been talking about this for days now.
Uh-oh.
This individual
Wait,
is
who?
fucking crazy.
Wait,
bro.
what?
If you want to support the live,
Bro, that bro.
mentals.
I had this whole thing where I was gonna add dude, these fucking like paid off there's paperwork saying he's been paid off by the Democrat Party. Anyways, I can't find the original posts. There's just a bunch of like fucking right wing and nothing. We got a lot of nothing. Dude, the fucking comment section, like, I care about that.
Get into these around 50 screenshots providing evidence and context for.
Okay, so this is one of the ones I wanted. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm queued up in case I don't have this here. Now, now let's get into it. Here we go. 11 women just ended his career. Now, we have ourselves one of the most annoying freaking Democrat guys. He is one of these paid off shill fucking influencers. Ah, damn it, I cussed. We got ourselves one of the most annoying shill influencers on the market. This guy is an absolute clown. His name is Harry Sisson. Now, he kind of came up with that weird, like Democrat push with a bunch of like the younger influencers coming up. It was him and like 3 other guys, and they all look like him. Very symmetrical. I'm sure if I was still 20 and not fat, I could have done the same grift and gotten a lot of money. And to be honest, you start appealing to like liberal women, and sometimes they get a little loosey-goosey. I've done it myself. I didn't appeal to liberal women. I just argued with them, and they got so mad they had sex with me. It happens, that was my play. That was my play. Just be an insufferable douchebag all the time that's a little bit funny, and you'll get away with way more than you should. Anyways, not like get away with way more than I should. They let you like say more than you should. Not see, this is just making me look like a rapist. I gotta start over again. I'll redo that again, guys. This is a great morning stream. Awesome morning stream. Let's get into it. Harry Sisson, little soy boy leftist guy. little soy boy leftist guy. He and a bunch of other guys got pushed up because the Democrat Party wanted somebody to appeal to Gen Z. They paid a bunch of these kids to do it. There is like leaks and stuff proving that the Democrat Party has been paying these guys. And you can almost always assume that anybody that is just constantly touting for only one party, and they seem to have the intelligence of a peanut, it's usually gonna be the fact that it's they're paid off and they're doing this for the money. And to be honest, I think that's kind of getting proved here. The dude is kind of skeevy. Now, back when I was sleeping with a lot of sleeping around and stuff, and I was doing the thing, I was very honest, and I didn't really try to lie to people. I wasn't big on lying. I don't like lying. But it seems like this guy just like collected girls like Pokemon cards and then kind of just hosed them over.
Basically, this guy, we all remember this guy, right? You know, the white dudes for Harris, super big Democrat guy. It turns out this dude convinced 11 different women he respected them for more than their bodies while persuading them to send explicit photos of themselves through Snapchat. When the women discovered each other, he called them insane and attempted to coerce them into telling the public that the photos were fake. I'll play some of these out. And so you have one of these virtue signalers.
Dude, that's exactly what I was gonna say, dude. He's been doing this thing for years, like, oh, the right doesn't care about women and the women's rights are so important. But these are the guys that are so skeevy. We got Gen Z Destiny, baby. We got Gen Z Destiny. Let's go, dude. A Gen Z Destiny drop?
Talking down to other people.
But I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight. People voted for it. We failed our daughters, our mothers, our
dude. There's something about like a 12-year-old telling me that we failed our daughters. I don't know. It's just funny, dude. It's just funny. I mean, he's gonna find something that is like bad about what if his side doesn't win. These guys treat it like it's a sports game, which I think is so hilarious. They're willing to just lie to themselves, and there's people on the right that do this too. Don't get me wrong. I hate any of these people that just play one party all the time. It's sad and pathetic, to be honest.
Sisters, our wives. America failed them.
I don't think anybody could comprehend how genuinely terrifying it is to do something like this.
I mean, 11 girls all finding out they're just all side hoes. All of them are.
Found somebody who, at the time, I thought respected me for more than my physical appearance.
Yeah, he's manipulating them. I care about women. I respect women. No, you don't. You say that so you can find more of them. It's like, you know, the anglerfish? They have like the little line.
Dude, no, not even an anglerfish. I mean, yes, it is an anglerfish. But basically, dude, he's just chumming. I don't know if you guys know what chumming is. It's where you take a bunch of chum and throw it in the water and the fish go after it. He's chumming to these bitches, bro. He's just throwing out a bunch of bullshit into the water and they're coming to him because he's attractive and he's pretending to be on their side. It's a grift, it's a lie, and I think it's so funny. And it's all of these type of guys do this stuff. They are the most, they care about women more than anything. They care so much. All these other guys out there are scummy and disgusting when they're the guy. They're talking about the scummy, disgusting guy while looking into a fucking mirror. It's great.
Light in front of them.
When we asked, when all like a fucking dozen of us asked, hey, are you talking to anybody? He lied and that he was not talking to anybody.
Like, have you ever had like a girl you talk to like in text a lot? This guy is doing that 11 times.
Dude, he would lead these girls on to the point where he was telling them how much he cared for them, how they were wifey material. He would never specifically say that we were exclusive, but he would lead them on until he got bored, and then he'd say he didn't want anything exclusive. I remember when I was doing my running around days, right? I would always tell them, first thing I would tell them is like, listen, I don't want anything serious. I'm not ever going to want anything serious. This point in my life, I'm not looking for that. So if you're not interested in that, that's cool. We could just stay friends or whatever, and we can do our own thing. But if you are, and you still want to hang around, that's your choice. This is on you at the end of the day. I used to leave it all on them. And now I had a few girls get mad at me, but for the most part, we would find our own directions really amicably.
That's like doing 11 sets of daily quests every single day. This guy was farming. This is like 40, 50 hours a week he's spending talking to these girls.
God, that
Oh, man. White.
Dude, hold on. Dude, how is that? How is that getting the girl, bro? He's like, God, that ass is fat. Jesus, bro. That's so ridiculous, dog. That's so funny. That's so funny, dude. Like, dude. I want to feel bad for these girls, bro. I do want to feel bad for them, but at the same time, you see that shit. God, that ass is fat, and you're like, yes, I'm sending him more nudes. That's what's getting you going.
Dudes for Harris are breaking up. You know what this really reminds me of? COVID Minecrafters. The moment that one of them gets exposed, everybody else immediately in that group just instantaneously roaches out on them.
I'm not friends.
Well, here's the thing. These guys are going to start cutting ties because he's jeopardizing their grift. They're making money on this. This is their cup of tea. They are bringing in tons of cash, and they're willing to just pretend to have whatever values makes them the most money at the moment. And then eventually they start tricking themselves into the mindset that I 100% always believe this. I believe in everything I'm saying. And then they turn into Destiny. But I just wanted to throw shade at Destiny. There's no other reason why. They turn into Hassan, where they have little to no actual thought process behind what they're saying. But it's all a grift. It's all a grift. So in order to keep that grift up, they have to come out and talk about this stuff.
With Chris and Harry.
Damn. It's over.
And that's it.
Wow.
Honestly, right now, I'm tired. I'm defeated. I've gone through so many emotions in the last 2 days.
It's not complicated.
So many emotions, dude. He's gonna have to take some days to reset his mental state, or whatever the gay they talk about now.
He's just a weird manipulator. So many of these cases, these are just emotional manipulators that
Dude, and what's so funny is you look at some of the messages and stuff that he sent, some of the stuff that he's gone through and done. It's exactly what he does in his TikToks and his political rhetoric. It's all manipulation and gaslighting.
Taking advantage of a situation like this while simultaneously patronizing you, talking down to you about their high-minded political values they only hold to attract more of these girls. If you're talking to 11 girls at the same time and lying to all of them, you don't give a fuck about women. Like, what are we talking about?
America failed women tonight, so I'm sorry by what may come.
Dude, and to see, I pulled this up. Now, this is really long, right? This is really fucking long. We're not gonna watch all of this. But I just want to, like, skim through here and just wait until this chick gets all of these. She just starts
I apologize
pulling.
for my hand tremors. I can't control them. But
Dude,
if you
hold
want
on.
to pause and screenshot those, these are times in which Harry was getting obliterated drunk and calling, FaceTiming, and I apologize for my hand.
Just I'm gonna put it down to
Tremors, I can't control them. But if you want to pause,
I'm
and
gonna
screenshot those, these are times in which Harry was getting obliterated drunk and calling, FaceTiming, and saying very sexual things. I didn't really care. You know, it's whatever. Drunk words, sober thoughts.
bro would just get obliterated drunk and start being like, yo bitch, you up, send me them titties though,
And then this is when I noticed kind of a shift in Harry. He started to gain a lot more attention, a lot more of a following, and he created a Discord, in which was a very exclusive Discord, and very strange, creepy people were allowed in the Discord. I was in it for a little bit, but I was like never allowed to talk in it, so that's where Harry meets somebody named Camille, okay? I was advised not to, by my father, not to pursue an internship or a job with this Camille guy because my dad said he looked sketchy. Harry decided to go.
This is honestly, I think this part right here is more important than Harry fucking with all the bitches, dude. This is gonna get interesting.
To do so. And this is when I started getting messages from a minor, whom I will not say the name, with autism, who is also in the Discord. He was probably around 14 at the time. And he was sending me some concerning things regarding what Camille would send to him. Those are things I cannot show for legal reasons, but very much so did happen, and I contacted his mom, everything. But you know who was working for him? Harry. And I told...
Dude, Harry was working for a guy who is grooming a 14-year-old.
Harry about everything that Camille was doing. Here's a proof of that. This is a conversation between Camille...
Dude, it's backwards, obviously, so I can't actually fucking read it. Unless I just, like... And it's obviously not great. But...
Camille and the minor in question. Camille texts him, why do they know so many details then? Why do they have screenshots? And in those same texts, you will see him saying he's going to lose a business partner, aka Harry. Now, Harry would respond with, yeah, that's super messed up. I won't work for him anymore. That's crazy. And then I got this message from the minor saying that Harry still is working for Camille. So I reach out to Harry.
Yep. Because he doesn't give a shit about any of this. He doesn't care as long as his paycheck's coming through. As long as his paycheck's not bouncing, Harry doesn't care. He will work for the most seedy, disgusting people possible and pretend that they are the best because he's getting some racks at the end of the day, and he's also getting some pussy in his mouth.
Harry. And this is the conversation from that little debacle. And then it got to a point wherein I was seeing if I should be contacting the police because this minor happens to be based internationally. He's not in America. And I advise Harry that I'm doing so, and he starts advising me not to do so. Through FaceTime audio, mind you. But
FaceTime? I don't understand what the point of the FaceTime audio. Like, because it's not just a regular phone call. Face call audio. It's just makes it weirder. When first time I watched this, I was like, what the fuck does that even matter, bitch?
The conversation about him advising me not to do so. And if you see with all of the other girls too, he loves calling women lunatics. They're crazy. Conspiracy theory. His favorite. Okay, let's continue.
Dude, and here's the trend. Here's the trend I'm saying. It's not just women. He calls anybody who disagrees with him in the political realm like crazy and conspiracy theorists. He's using the same rhetoric he does that these people all follow. All of these people are tricked into it because they can't think any critically. They can't pretend like when you look at somebody, right? You're looking at somebody who's talking about political rhetoric and they're talking about how crazy the other side is. You need to do a little research for yourself. See how crazy. See if they're actually lunatics. See if it's actually conspiracy theory. Don't ever let one person create your whole like mental image of a certain topic. And Harry is appealing to these type of people who aren't going to do any little bit more research.
Oh, here's a random little tidbit, not really related to what I'm talking about, but I figure I'd share screenshots of Harry with my saved inappropriate photos in the chat. See, I am really sitting here admitting that I did send inappropriate, because it was like a fun little fling. For me, this is like less about the romantic part of anything. I don't really mind that. I don't like that they're saved, but like the whole inappropriate photos thing, not really my main issue. The context of it is though, so hold on. So here's me saying point blank to Harry, what's a conspiracy theory? The grooming part, or me quite literally finding a relationship with Camille and all of this is suspicious. That's a speculation, not a theory. Anyway, and this is after Harry called me about 20 times and me not answering, and him saying, this is truly insane, like, Kenny, you don't know anything about Camille in this entire situation, nor do you know what Chris and I dealt with when it came to Camille. Essentially, like, putting his issues with Camille above the fact that he's literally grooming a minor. Anyway. Eventually, however, I was manipulated into thinking that he was no longer working for Camille. Whoops.
Of course you were manipulated. You've literally allowed him to fleece you this entire time. Now, I feel bad for this girl. And she has done the work in the due diligence. But dear God, it's just like she messages him, yo, the dude who's cutting your checks is like messing with minors. He's like, cool. I'm gonna text you for nudes later. She's like, all right. And then it goes off. And then, of course, he doesn't actually care because he just sees you as a piece of meat.
So then October 7th happens. I don't know if I said this already, but this is also important in the context of everything. I'm sorry, this is so confusing. Everything is everywhere. Okay. So then Harry calls me saying that he's making some federal complaint against Camille. Okay. And I'm like, period, right? So here's that conversation. Essentially, he tells me that 2 other people are in on it. And then I said, okay, we had a little tip path behind us. We're homies now. He then asked me for nudes.
Hey, by the way, we haven't talked in a while. Yeah, I'm going to take down that Camille guy. Show me your tits, please.
Then unsent the message. And that's what I was talking about when I said, tried to get me to send him nudes because he pretended that he cared about the predation. So I said, I saw that, you freak. Are you drunk or something? Okay. But I didn't realize that until way later on because then October 7th happened and we were constantly arguing about that. So here is me trying to call Harry because I was trying to talk to him about, Middle East stuff. He questions. He says he's tired. I say whatever. He goes, you know what it's a perfect time for, though? Referring to nudes.
Hey, listen, I really want to talk about this political thing that we have going on. We both have massive audiences. I think we should get our story straight. Send me your vagina, please, woman. I've had myself an ounce of Jack, and I want to see the crevices of your vagina.
I said, you're funny. Then he unsent a message, and I said, I saw that, you freak. Anyways, then I had a phone call with the minor. He called me at like 10 p.m. I was like, what the fuck? I answer, and he's asking these really, really strange questions, and I'm like, what the hell? Come to find out, Harry and Camille were working together to try to get me to say something. So if I say anything in the future, I'd lose my credibility. Okay. And here, I know it's...
Dude, and you see the tactics that he's applying here. You see, he just kept kind of like... He was trying to goad her. He was trying to goad her into saying what he wanted. When he realized that he wasn't getting in the right direction, he was like, I'll just get some tit pics and I'll be happy. At least I'll get a jerk off. At least I'll be able to bust. I didn't get what I needed to, so at least I'm gonna bust. He's over here being a fucking manipulative piece of shit.
Small, I was trying to preserve ink. And I know it's probably gonna be backwards too. Whatever. I'll post these more straight up next time. That is the fake cease and desist I received soon after for $500,000, accusing me of racism on TikTok because I have anti-Zionist approaches to things, amongst a ton of other insane things, which I will share later on. So I confronted him about it, yada, 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 and if I didn't already have enough proof of him asking me for inappropriate pictures at very inappropriate times, here's more, where I say to him, so true, he wanted me to stop picking an argument with him, stupid, so true, I'll meet you in the middle, next time you want inappropriate pictures, just find someone else and leave me alone next time. He said, yeah, that definitely works for me. So there's him admitting that. Anyways, here's also more creepy text regarding inappropriate photos. I don't remember the context of some of these, so. Now when the creepy texts and threats come in, this is my favorite part. All of these, okay, all of these are all screenshots of threatening texts I got. But it doesn't end there. I have an audio. So I got a phone call from a blocked number when I was home in California. My sister recorded this.
This is great. This is fucking great. This is my favorite part. This is what we're listening to. This is why we're here, baby.
And this is kind of what happened. Ew, don't post anything about who?
Camille.
Who's Camille? I was lying.
Maroon.
Oh, Camille Maroon. Or what? Or what?
Or I'll fucking kill you.
What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck, bro? Dude, she gets a call from Harry Sisson's boss. Like, this is a random dude. By the way, you should stop talking about that guy. Who's the guy? Camille Maroon. Who's that? You know who it is, bitch. I'll fucking kill you. What the fuck, dude? This is wild. This is like, she's been sitting on this and not wanting to say anything, and then the first time the drama popped, when she saw drama started popping, she was like, yes, I can use this as a catalyst to finally get this out here. Because otherwise, here's the thing with stuff like this, is if she were to just release this, it would probably get like a little bit of buzz, and then it would go to the wayside and no one would talk about it, right? It would be like pushed down, they'd call it crazy, whatever. But the fact that he's got 11 women out there just like going after Harry right now, she's like, I can pull some real shit and post it now and it will actually get traction. Now, should she have sat on it as long as she did? I don't think so. But the fact that she got a call threatening her fucking life, because she found out that Harry's boss is a groomer.
There's an example. So when Harry and I kind of went dark, like we stopped talking to each other altogether, it was because he found out that I was still talking to this guy I used to talk to. And he called me, told me to go fuck myself. Was just super fucking pissed that was happening. So maybe he thought I owed something to him, but I didn't, and I didn't think he thought I did. I don't fucking know. Also the end all was the loss of my now regrettable friendship with my old friend Molina, whom I have a screenshot on that. This is her essentially ending the friendship with me because I was posting shit about Harry. So, I mean, who knows? I don't know if any of this made sense. I'm really sorry that all of this is backwards in regards to the screenshots. I will be kind of breaking it down in parts, but this is just kind of the full account. There are definitely things that I missed and screenshots that I did not show because it's just I don't have much time left in it. So there's more to the story, but there's just some evidence on some of this stuff.
Damn, bro. Damn, categorically destroyed Harry. Harry's working for a groomer, protecting a groomer, because he's getting paid and it allows him to manipulate women into sending him nudes. That is what I want to get through. I think that this was a good starting point, right? This was a good little thing, but when I saw that on Twitter, I knew I needed something to jump me into that, to bring me to the catalyst of what the real great drama was. And baby, we fucking got it, dude. Harry's working for a groomer while fleecing as many women as he can to show them his boobs. He's like, that ass is fat. Oh, dude, what a legendary downfall. Subscribe, comment, and make sure to keep checking my channel because the downfalls are freaking glorious. Thank you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right. We all know that I'm a huge One Punch Man fan. I am like sitting here crying, waiting at the teeth for more, just a little bit of more information on on One Punch Man Season 3. One Punch Man Season 3 I've been waiting for so long. I'm such a big fan. I absolutely cannot wait until this happens, but I saw this on my feed, and it said One Punch Man Season 3 what happened 12 days ago, and I'm scared something big's happening where I'm not gonna get One Punch Man for like another year. We're gonna have to see what's going on here. Let's get to it.
Days ago, we got the One Punch Man Season 3 trailer, or at least we thought it was the trailer. It was not. It was a PV, promotional video, which fully explains actually why there was no animation. Promotional videos are usually just showing you the characters and the art style, and that's typically about it. But it was extremely strange for them to release this knowing that the fan base is eyeballing this season of One Punch Man. Is it going to save or break this anime? So it turns out that this PV was done entirely by one guy, Kazunori Ozawa. And he's actually a pretty good animator. I mean, he's not bad. So what happened was they...
I love this. That animation is so good, dude.
Asked him to put together a PV by himself, and then they foolishly released it before the trailer. Of course, a lot of fans, they thought this was the trailer, and it looked like a PowerPoint presentation. It was just a lot of still frames. I made a full video, just extremely disconcerting, but the real trailer is coming, guys. We have not really seen too much of the real animation.
Dude, this thing's been in development for so long. It's been through development hell. I think it's had a studio switch a couple times. It is just constantly just up in the air, which is crazy to me because it's an incredibly popular show. It seems like they would get their act together.
I believe the Garo scenes are actually from this series, but this PV is not. It's more supposed to just be like a hype video to hype up that the trailer's about to come. It's not supposed to be the trailer, but it just confused the heck out of fans. And because of this, fans went to Twitter.
I was asked to make a PV, so this time I did the animation supervision. Since it was a character, I think I worked harder than usual. This time there is only one original artist. I'm afraid my lack of animation or anime skills will be revealed. I'm starting to lose motivation. Jesus.
And just completely blasted the animation staff. We have kind of an unfortunate problem on our hands here where people are taking it into their own hands to harass staff that make these anime, make a lot of judgmental statements and things. And unfortunately, these animators like Kazunori Ozawa and Kenichiro Aoki, who's probably the best animator on the entire staff at the moment, are starting to lose motivation, and they're extremely worried that people are just way too hostile. So they've been working on this season for like 6 years. I mean, they've had the time, and the expectations are extremely high. Extremely high. Basically, JC staff has no complaints. They have no ability to play the blame game on anyone else except themselves. In season 2, they said they didn't have enough production time, which is true. They didn't. But season 3,
they've had so much time for season 3. We didn't have enough time. I'm sorry, we didn't have enough time to make season 2 look. Which I think season 2 is fine. I think a lot of people really hate on season 2 because season 1 is so incredible. But I think season 2 is still serviceable. But they've had so much time. This shit better like come out and rival everything on the market. It better rival Jujutsu Kaisen. It better rival goddamn Demon Slayer when you've had 6 years to get one season done.
They've had plenty of time. They've had like 10 times the amount of time, literally. So it should be flawless at that point, in my opinion. And so because of season 1 and because they've had this long break and because season 2 was not up to par and was rushed, fans are like, you better make season 3 godly. Like, look at all these other anime that are out right now, and the animation is insane. Like, we're in this kind of new age anime renaissance with shows like One Piece, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Solo Leveling. I mean, there's a million of them that the anime.
I feel like you missed Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, which have incredible fights, and like My Hero Academia. There's so many good shows. I feel like Dragon Ball Z was kind of a weird throw. I mean, I haven't watched some of the newer Dragon Ball Zs. It might be amazing. I kind of boiled off on Dragon Ball Z after after Boo. So I don't really know how great Dragon Ball Z Kai is. I'm just kind of out of it. And then I don't know. There's another Dragon Ball Z, like Dragon Ball Z Daya or something. I don't know what's going on with that. But I don't really know how great the animation is on those. It's just, you look at the stuff we do have, it's just the sheer amount, like Dan Dandadan. Dandadan was amazing. You look at the other show that was written by the same created by the same creator who originally created One Punch Man, Mob 100, I mean. And Mob 100 has some of the best animation I've seen, dude. So you have to compete with one of the other shows made off of his work, and you're not hitting it.
These days is incredible. So it's like, why One Punch Man, which is a very beloved property, is it not getting the attention it deserves? And essentially, the animators and JC staff are sweating bullets. There is everything riding on them right now. And I think we need the fans, though, honestly, to like chill out. Like, you guys can't be attacking the staff. It's okay if you want to give.
I hate whenever any like this happens in gaming a lot, where they're like, "Oh, dude, this game's not coming out, or the game's trash." So they go and find all of the developers involved and start harassing them. I don't like that. I think you can criticize them, right? You can say like, "Oh, dude, this is crap," but don't call the individual creators out and just be like absolute dick bags in front of them, dude. It's just cringe, dude. Nobody cares. But criticism is good. Criticism is based. And I feel like sometimes the line or like the media will run like things where it's like, oh, as soon as people are criticizing them, they're calling it harassment. There's a big difference between what I think is like harassment. Like if you're a dude that's out there tagging the creators every single day and telling them how much of a fucking cum falcon they are, you're harassing them.
Your opinions, and like they'll probably read it. But if you guys harass the staff of these anime, they're just gonna like quit, and you're not gonna have anime anymore. Like, you got to encourage them. Be nice when you criticize it. The fact of the matter is, the vast majority of fans.
No, you don't have to be nice. You can be a dickhead about it. You just don't tag the actual creators. That's my. I think you can criticize and say whatever you want. You can be as absolutely brutally honest as you want. But once you start like pulling in the real people just to rectify your point, unless that developer or that artist has come out and said, like, if the developer comes out and says like, everyone who criticizes my shit is a fucking cum sniffer, yeah, dude, then you can call them out. But other than that, like, unless they're the aggressor first, you shouldn't be pulling them into the muddy waters.
Me included, thought this was the trailer. And fortunately, it's not. The actual trailer is probably coming out in like 2 weeks. This was just supposed to hype up the trailer, but like fans like, oh my gosh. I mean, you should have been on Twitter the last couple days. They have been raging, calling it a PowerPoint presentation, Blue Lock Season 3. One guy said, maybe you can take mushrooms so you can imagine.
Dude, Blue Lock Season 2 was so rough with the weird CG animation. It sucks because I think Blue Lock Season 2 tells a really good story, and I feel like I still liked it because the story's good, but it was bad. It was bad. I still think that when I see people complaining about Invincible, I've seen people compare Invincible to Blue Lock, and I'm like, no. Fucking no, dude. Blue Lock Season 2 was so fucking poorly animated.
Imagine that there's animation happening. People were just completely roasting it. And I feel bad for the staff because they obviously worked very hard. This PV was rushed. It's really not their fault that there's no animation. They should just not have released this at all. Like, they should have waited to release the trailer and then maybe do some PV for like some extra promotional material. But it was a huge mistake, whoever made the decision to put one animator on the PV and then release it when everybody's expectations are insanely high. In Season 3, all of the S-rank heroes are going to dive deep down into the Monster Association headquarters, where they'll all have incredibly...
Dude, I am so excited for this, to have like this absolute fucking smash drag out with the Monster Association. I am so excited, and the way it just leaves it in Season 2, I've been just dying. I've been drooling. Every time I scroll through like my Hulu and I see One Punch Man, I start drooling uncontrollably.
Tough battles. There will be tons of action, lots of boss fights, and ultimately at the end, Saitama will wander his way through before he encounters the Monster King, Orochi. But before they fight, Garo has to fight him, and that's probably going to be the best episode of the entire season. We'll still have to see if Orochi is going to be CGI. I'm assuming it is. This insanely powerful psychic guy versus Tatsumaki is going to be an incredible fight. We'll probably get some glimpses of the monster cadre coming in, maybe.
Dude, this is gonna be so. Dude, I'm fucking. My nipples are hard. My penis is fully erect, so it's hitting its full 2 inches. I just can't right now. I want this. I want to consume this right now.
around the end of the season. These guys will most likely be fighting in season 4 though. But the main character of season 3 is actually Garo. His transformations, all of his battles against both monsters and heroes alike, and he keeps pushing his limits and growing stronger and more cool as the series progresses. So, although we're going to get lots of epic battles with all the S-Class heroes, Garo is absolutely the MVP of this season. And we will have some Saitama, but he really doesn't do too much. He'll probably have the final battle, but otherwise you're going to be watching a whole lot of Garo. And trust me, you're going to want to start to fall in love with this character. If you haven't read the manga, everybody loves Garo. He's just so well written, such a cool character, and his fights are so amazing, and they just keep getting better and
I mean,
better.
he was really cool in season 2 too. I see him as progressing to be one of the coolest characters, and I want to see his progression even further. I need to read the manga, but I have the first volume of Berserk that I still haven't read because I'm constantly breeding content for you jabronis. So I mean, I got to pace things out.
And he keeps getting stronger and cooler. This man is a walking Zenkai boost, and we're all extremely pumped to watch him fight against the Monster King Orochi, which should actually be pretty early on in the season. It'll probably be like episode 3 or something. We're also going to get Zombie Man versus Pureblood, Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man, Super Alloy Darkshine against Garo, and Flashy Flash versus Hellfire and Gale. These fights are all going to be amazing. They're super intense, high action, well written, and honestly, like, they really shouldn't need to use any CGI except for probably Orochi, because he just looks like impossible to draw. We'll also have a few encounters with Rover. Both Garo and Saitama will take a shot at him, and the rest of the characters are going to be pushed pretty much to their limits. So again, although it's not the Saitama show...
Dude, I fucking love the fact that every character in One Punch Man gets pushed to their limits constantly because they... you look at like My Hero Academia when the big battles go down and everybody's getting pushed to their absolute end. They're all bloody, they're tired, they're ripping their tendons and shit. I love the fact that while all this shit's happening in One Punch Man, kind of like you could look at it as a kind of like a mirror. Then all of a sudden Saitama walks out just chill, not even a scratch on him. He just one punches everybody into oblivion. He's so much overpowered that none of this is affecting him. I love it so much.
In this season, you're gonna see like all the S rank heroes pushed to their absolute limit in these battles, and
I hope that they just do like a really long, like a 24 episode season. I really hope that it's a long season, especially after 6 years. I think that's what should be expected, dude. Because like if it's just like a 12 series run after 6 years and then you gotta wait another 6 years for season 4, dude, that's trash.
What they're actually capable of.
If they go to think they're gonna get another 6 years between season 3 and 4, dude, I think they should be fired. I know that sounds really horrible, but dude, there's studios pushing out stuff way quicker at a way higher quality, and we're not waiting 6 years for it.
I know some fans are like, just want to see more Saitama, but a lot of fans start to like all these stories of these characters because their personalities are just very well flushed out. And this Monster Association arc is going to last like years, literal seasons. I don't know if they'll be able to have the Saitama versus God Garo fight in season 4, but they have a lot of ground to cover. Like, this Monster Association arc that is starting goes on for a very long time. It is a massive arc in the franchise, and I honestly think we're gonna get spoiled with a lot of really good animation. I think fans...
I hope so. If it comes out and the animation's absolutely just like bukkake session of happiness, I will fucking say, okay, maybe worth waiting. Maybe waiting almost 6 years is worth it if it's that top tier. But even then, I look at Demon Slayer and I see what Demon Slayer can do, and I'm like, yeah, dude, maybe like cut it down to 2 or 3 years. I think that would be even fairer. I don't know, dude. I just see what these other studios are able to do, and I'm like, you guys need to step it up just a little bit. I think that's a fair request, and I know there's some people like, you shouldn't hurry art, but I mean, when I'm seeing other things in the industry getting it done, why isn't it happening here?
Point, have their expectations set unimaginably high, but if it's anything like the Garo clips that we got, I mean, that looked really good to me. So I think we'll be okay. I think it was just a big mistake to release the PV trailer. It's not the actual footage of the anime, but I'm pretty sure the Garo scenes were. They've had 6...
I mean, let's see if the actual trailer has come out. I don't know. Let's see if the actual trailers come out. I mean, I think he's just going to repeat kind of what he said right now. I mean, this is the one from 2 weeks ago where it says official trailer, which I doubt it. Yeah, so this is literally it. That's it. The one that he literally played, where it's just you can see it's just a fucking PowerPoint. So we still haven't gotten an actual season 3 trailer. It looks like we've gotten a whole bunch of nothing. I'm still like super optimistic about what we will get. I didn't hate season 2 like a lot of people. Nobody hated season 2, but I watched season 2, thought it was good, never had any complaints. I definitely noticed a dip in animation quality from season 1 to season 2. You could definitely tell that it was a different studio working on the second season. But and I guess I was wrong earlier in the video when I said that there was another animation team switch. I think that if this after they release this, if it's not peak, I think if I own the One Punch Man rights, I would be looking at getting a new animation team behind it. I think that's fair. If a team can't prove to you that they're the ones who's able to do it at the best time and the best price and the best quality, you find somebody who is able to. You find somebody who's willing to actually get the shit done in a timely manner at a higher quality, because I know that there's teams that are able to do it. That's really all I had on that one. I figured I'd do like a little short thing, kind of jump into my own hype of One Punch Man season 3. I didn't even know that this released, but from what I'm seeing is it's absolute ass cheeks, dude. It is gross anal, the type where they just took a laxative and it's spraying onto you. That's all I got for you. But I expect season 2 to be longer than the first 2 seasons. I just expect it because of the fact that they've been doing this shit for 6 years, bro. 6 years. Come on, you need to step the shit up. That's all I got for you. Like and subscribe. Deuces. All right. Last video, and then I'm gonna get off. Unleashing the full power of Sonic Unleashed. Now, I remember when Sonic Unleashed released, they used to have it at like I remember back in the day, Walmart had it, and it would be at like McDonald's and crap, and you'd run through and you'd slash things. My cousins owned this game. I never owned Sonic Unleashed. In fact, I don't think I ever really owned many Sonic games in general. I had an aunt and uncle that had a Sega Genesis. I used to play Sonic over there a lot. I had friends that owned some Sonic stuff, and I'd play there. This and the Shadow the Hedgehog game were the 2 games that I always wanted to get, because this is the one where Sonic turned into a werewolf. And I heard some recent buzz about this game recently, and I'm kind of curious what's going on. And I'm thinking maybe Donkey will get into it.
This is music. Oh, it's nice. Whoa, what is this now? John Williams made this one? If I just stop here, this is a 10 out of 10 game. Today I'm playing Sonic Unleashed Recompiled. I'm unleashing the full power of this game.
So what I heard with the recompiling thing is basically they figured out how to recompile all 360 games to get them playable on PC, which I think is a huge win for the future of gaming. Now, I've heard some cool things about how Xbox is resetting their UI and stuff on console, where Steam will be now included, where you can play your Steam games on some Steam games. And I think that this is a push they can have where Xbox games can be played on anything. And if that's the fact, there's so many 360 games that are kind of lost to time because of licensing rights and shit that we will finally get to play. We finally will get to the point where the stupid recency bias on those dumb Sony Spider-Man games will no longer be a thing, showing that the Activision games were in fact better.
That's Star Wars, man. Oh, here we go. Oh! Go kill him! Whoa!
By the way, I just watched Sonic 3, and the fact that we got the Shadow, or Super Shadow and Super Sonic fight before we ever got a good Dragon Ball Z movie is kind of criminal, considering it is peak. The fight is awesome. I loved it. I just want more, and I want to see them finally make a good live-action Dragon Ball Z, but I don't think we'll ever see it.
Sonic! That's who that is? What? 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 Eggman blew up the Earth? Whoa. He's looking how much this cutscene cost to make.
Eggman Land will finally come to be.
He did all that to make that theme park from Sonic Colors.
Dude, I remember when they used to have like cool ass cutscenes like this, where it was just like epicness over everything else. Instead of like, now we get a lot more like character shit and a lot more dialogue, which is fine if you do it right, but I kind of miss this like bombastic openings like we used to get.
Hey, dude. Me money, Squidward.
This must have been the first game after Sonic 06. That's why they're trying so hard on this part.
Great. Dude, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was the first game after Sonic 06. And I remember when Sonic Unleashed came out, like everyone I knew who played it and owned it, and because I played a little bit of it at friends' houses and stuff, and I remember thinking this game was absolutely fire. I was like, this is Sonic now. This is exactly what I wanted.
Where'd the money go? Uh-oh.
He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Don't pick him up like that.
Are you
Hey.
okay? Pull yourself together.
What is my name? I don't know. I can't remember.
What? You forgot who you are?
I love, and that's the thing that's great about Sonic too. I think a lot of people just forget that like Sonic has the ability to go to just bombastic action where it's just like shitting from every angle. It's pooping and vomiting at the same time awesomeness, and then it'll just come with some like cringy cartoony humor because at the end of the day it's still a kids and cartoony IP. I love that it runs that balance so well.
He got him knees.
Is this what you usually look like?
Yeah, this is the real me. Pretty cool, huh?
Bro, he can transition into a werewolf, bro. Sonic was doing trans rights before Twitter got a hold of it.
Looks good, don't it?
That's a remastered ice cream.
What about your memories?
You'll just lose him in the next game, Sonic. Settle down.
You said it.
He's lost his memory? I don't think they ever did that in the game before. This guy's one of the most important characters. They're pretty slick for this.
Oh, this is a make or break moment. Is he faster than the seagull in this one? Yes, he is.
Oh!
Donkey kick him.
Fuck that seagull. I fuck seagulls right in the mouth. Let's go, dude. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
This is a good game.
Same input as the Sopranos game. Boom, donkey kick. That's what I'm talking about. I think what happens with this game is that I play it until I turn into this guy and then I turn it off. Did you eat something fun? Cheeto.
I actually like the fact, because like I said, I played a few levels of this, and I like the fact that you could bounce between this hack and slash style and the Sonic running style. I thought that it created a really good like balance.
Sonic!
When I'm Werehog, I want you to call me Wanik. It has battle music like Balan Wonderworld. Oh, combo. Here we go. Devil May Cry. Those are chaos orbs.
Chaos.
Open this chaos door. 62 hit combo. Don't make me go to the 100 hit combo. There it is. I'm getting the S rank off of that. Well, my crush score was phenomenal, but could have had more combo there, definitely. If you're feeling tricky, try hammering the B button. Oh yeah, I'm feeling tricky right now.
Dude, it's just so fun. Dude, this is amazing. I need to get this game. I need to replay this game. This was like, I like actually played through the whole game. It looks so much fun, dude. I'm fucking nipple hardening, cutting diamonds, dude. I'm coming in my pants. This is amazing.
Hey, look at this. Get them together.
Just something to die?
Hey, Tails.
Sonic?
Ready to die?
Uncle told me. Yes.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Tails, you little bitch. Maybe you should turn it into Were-Tails.
You in there. You can press right trigger to push boxes faster. Oh, this makes the game 7% more fun.
This drummer is unleashing.
Hey.
Bro, they got the one-armed drummer from Def Leppard just going. It is so insane watching that dude drum. He's just fucking. He should have half the ability that all other drummers have, but he has twice the ability for some reason. The math doesn't math, but he's able to do it.
I got the VHS tape. What? It's Tony Hawk?
Professor Pickle! We got here as fast as we could.
16 minutes and 42.
You know why they call him Professor Pickle? Because he secretly molests the Sonic characters.
2 seconds.
I hate myself for that joke, dude. Don't worry. I already hate myself for that joke. It's already one of the worst things I've said.
Why couldn't we do that in the level? We would have beat it in 30 seconds.
Dark Gaia.
I have to kill Dark Gaia.
Luckily, Dark Gaia has yet to be fully reborn.
Oh, thank God. Hold X to
Time to abort Dark Gaia, dude. That's what this game's about. It's actually one of those games they call woke because the whole game's about pro-abortion.
move the sun. It kind of undermines the Werehog's power that normal Sonic can just go through this guy like this. It's like a million times more powerful as normal Sonic. That's S.
How's that?
That's bad. Can we level up the speed on Werehog?
How'd you get here so quickly?
I'm playing as the normal Sonic. Whoa. Where am I going? What am I doing? Boo! What am I doing? Whoa, I'm on the sled. Whoa! I'm on the wheel.
Dude, that's so sick.
Whoa! With my Sonic sled, I can accomplish anything.
Except for jumping. He obviously cannot jump.
What is happening? What is happening? Ah, I thought I was dead, but I'm still going. I'm still alive. Whee! The whale is back.
It's Don Faccio. Oh, you gotta do Don Faccio's missions.
I'd rather be dead. Hey!
What?
What level does my Werehog have to be to do unlock this move? I want to do that.
This level makes me wanna unleash.
Bro just turns into Spider-Man halfway through the game.
Fatality. Critical attack. Critical attack. Critical attack. Critical attack. Critical attack unleashed. Critical attack. You know who would be really good at this game? People who deliver pizzas. Critical attack. Boom. Critical attack. Wait, no. That's not right. Boom. Critical attack. Ding dong. Critical attack. Critical attack. Critical attack. I thought you could swing around this. Am I thinking of Bayonetta? Critical attack. Critical attack. Boom. Critical attack. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. I don't want to ring any more doorbells. Please. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. If I die to the platforming now and lose all my doorbells and lose my S rank, I'm gonna unleash in real life. Oh, that could have been bad. That could have killed. I can't see. No, no, no. That could have been death. Okay. Still going. Where's the circle? And that was a 3-foot drop, and I have to do it all over again.
I always hate platforming in games, dude. It's like, I remember there was a game that was kind of like this. It was called Blood Rain 2, and every time I get a platforming, I would just get my ass pushed in, dude. And usually I would be excited to see a woman of the caliber of Blood Rain get her ass pushed in, but no, dude, it was not fun.
This makes me want to unleash.
Dude, every time the IRS tries to collect taxes out of somebody's house, they go to Wesley Snipes' house.
I died again. Now this time, I'm gonna go this way.
Oh yeah, that's right, baby.
I just got 700 gamer cred for that. Check this move out. What would happen if you threw that guy into the river? He would die, Chip. This sicko.
Want some chocolate?
He learned that from Professor Pickles, bro. That's how Professor Pickles got them all to work for him.
Good. Bye-bye, birdie. Have fun with your chocolate bar.
Your dinner, doctor.
Dang, they did a pretty good job on that sandwich.
Ding dong, ding dong. Another S rank for me. I'm talking ding dong. Never playing Sonic again. Another S rank for me.
How can you ever get an S rank on Blue Sonic, though? He doesn't even have the doorbell attack.
How fast he goes. Oh my god.
Jesus, look at how fast he is. When he says feeling good, that means you're on your way to a S rank. Doorbell. You said feeling good, you liar. Whoa, what did I just do?
He only feels good when he gets at least a B rank, bro, because he's getting bitches.
Okay, he's feeling good. He's feeling good.
Because S actually means sucking dick and B means getting bitches.
I was pretty slick there with that.
What?
Sonic's feeling good, I'm feeling good.
Feeling good.
No way would he say that many times if he wasn't actually feeling good about my S rank. Ring leader, come on. Come on. Yes!
Beautiful.
Yes! Oh. This is the fastest and slowest Sonic at the same time. Werehog Sonic is like a tank with peanut butter wheels. Blue Sonic, the rings in the level can't even catch up to him. He's moving so fast. The difference is literally night and day.
Oh, dude, I honestly miss a lot of the games from the 360 era. I know there was a lot of God of War clones. Everything was trying to be a God of War clone. But I feel like everything's trying to be like an Arkham clone now or a Witcher clone. And it's just like slower and not as fun. Even the slow parts of that looks more more fun than the Spider-Man games from Insomniac. But that's all I got for you guys today. That was a fun little thing. I gotta go. So I love you all. Like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch you on the next one.